I had a funny situation with my AC guy. I called an AC guy, right? He's my AC guy now because I like the guy. But he pulled some bullshit on me, you know? It's like, there's always some shit, all right? He's like, yeah, you know, I don't. Yesterday he came out. He didn't know what the problem was. Today, like, I showed him again, and then he was able to figure it out. When he came through, he was like, yo, yeah, I don't know. The refrigerant is a little bit low. Maybe I could, you know, maybe I'll put a pound into the system.
Damn.
You know, and he's like, yeah, you know, I usually charge about $65 a pound. And I'm like, all right, that sounds fine. You're gonna all right. He's like, yeah, you know, I'll put a pound into the system. He goes, he puts his like
it's like a recharger.
His tank.
Yeah,
he puts it on top of like a scale to measure like the difference in weight. So, you know, to prove that like how much he's pumping in. Why, when he's done, he's just like, yeah, you know, so I pumped about 2 pounds into the system. I'm like, come on, guy. You gave me the quote. You told me you're going to do 1, then you just did 2. Like, now I got to hit you with an extra 65. Like, that was not consensual, baby. Like, I don't like this.
That's
like,
rough.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony. Here with my co-host, of course, all three of them. Lively bunch. We got Doughy, Mateo, and Pucho in the fucking building. And if you guys notice, there's a slightly difference in the quality here today. Pucho has ascended to the 4K world and left us peons behind.
I sure did.
Looking like garbage.
I don't want you guys to feel bad, you know?
Nah, it's gonna make us all buy that fucking camera. That's what that shit's gonna fucking do. Although, if we all get the camera, could you imagine when we all back in the same house doing a recording, we'll all have our one camera on our face? And it'll be just like, you could do like quick pop-ins and out.
We could get different angles. We can go above and play dice.
Doughboy wants a under the table angle. Fucking weirdo.
That's real weird.
You got to get the
weird.
feet swings.
Gotta get the dolphin shots.
Yeah.
Is that what it's?
How is he gonna see Doughy's hook dick, you know, unless you're under the table?
It'll be. You won't see it because someone will be trapped underneath there and can't escape.
I'll grab your leg.
Nah, don't touch me with your hook dick.
We don't take sexual assault lightly, okay?
Nope.
That thing is frightening, though. I did not need to see that picture of a dolphin's penis last weekend, Pucho.
I apologize. I grew up, you know, I like the National Geographic, the Animal Planet and stuff, you know? And I learned, you know, dolphins have rape caves and it's disturbing.
That
and
shit
look
is
cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
They're not. They're evil.
That shit is fucking disgusting, though, that you want to be a dolphin.
He didn't know. And in Doughy's defense, he didn't realize that's the ilk that he was aligning himself with. But
yeah, I wasn't too sure. The water, the marine world is crazy.
That was a secret level in Echo the Dolphin, though. Like, just had to collect all the chaos emeralds and then you can get to the rape cave.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, it makes all sense to me now that Doughy wants to be a dolphin or he think he is a dolphin or want to be. It makes sense to me now. The way his manner is in life and what he does and stuff, it all kind of ties in perfectly.
No, he said he's a turtle now, and after spending 2 4-day weekends with Doughy and knowing his morning routine, I think the turtle's pretty accurate.
100%.
Yeah, I take incredibly long to get ready.
Yeah, it's a little disgusting.
Like, leaves the floor all wet in his bathroom too. Like,
no, it's just it's a dick move on Doughy, right? Because he's like, don't disturb me on my vacation. Everything is always him. Meanwhile, he got an Airbnb with his buddy. It's like, okay, like, why the fuck? So I
did not say that.
What do you do this? This is your attitude all the time. Don't plan my vacation. Don't plan my vacation.
No, that's because you told. All right, this is a side conversation.
The real problem, no, fuck aside. The real problem is Mateo's waiting for you right? He's waiting for you.
Well, he's
And
waiting
you're-
for you.
And you guys are, but after
Wait, are we
that-
talking
after
about
that.
when I was at the VFW?
Yes, he's waiting for you, and fucking Doughboy is lollygagging around doing a whole bunch of shit that he shouldn't be doing, and Mateo's just like, yo, I'm just trying to drop my bags off. You can go fuck off anywhere else you want to go, but I'm just trying to drop my bags off.
Tony,
And
the only thing I was waiting on is I was waiting on that Price is Right wheel to land on the dollar so I could get myself a free Stella.
shit was never gonna land on there. Shit never lands on there. Anyways, how was everybody's weekend though?
Go
My
ahead.
weekend was fine. No one else wants to talk.
Sorry, as you saw, I was taking a nice swig of
Yeah, but you're not by yourself here.
God's brew, the water.
I was trying to figure out who he was talking to specifically,
Anybody.
so we're not just all answering at once.
I mean, my
what's
weekend has been okay.
Say hi, guys. This is my cousin's my cousin's son. This is,
So it's your second
doing a
cousin?
podcast right now.
Again?
Pull it down.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow,
That's-
you're encouraging him to
You're-
go maskless? Unethical.
In the mic.
Hi.
Come.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
buddy.
guys.
All right.
He can't hear us though. That's
Give me a
extremely
second.
weird. Be careful
Okay.
with the hook though.
Now we got to put that we
That's
got kids in the
me.
recording.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, we do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
So
So my weekend was pretty good. I think Pucho's got the more exciting weekend story than I do.
I think I have
Really?
not that exciting of a story, unless you're reminding me of something I forgot. But my air conditioner broke, so that's what I'm dealing with. So hence the tank top. Okay, it's not a stylistic choice. It's purely to remain cool. I took a cold shower. It's about 90 something degrees out there, and the heat's creeping in. Really, what's happening is there's the board on the unit is like kind of fucked up, so it'll run for a while and then it'll like turn off. But the inside unit keeps running, so what that means is it's pumping air from outside into the house,
Just hot
and
as
it's
air.
not going through the cooling. So now you're pumping 90-degree air into your house. So yeah, I got a little temperature gun. I'm shooting the vents. I see it coming in 50 something degrees, and then next thing you know, I'm like, it's a little warm, isn't it? And then I'll go and shoot it, and it'll be 80-degree air. I'm
Damn.
like, you son of a bitch. So that's sort of what I've been dealing with.
You probably had to clean it out. Like sometimes with the coils and stuff, like over time, dog hairs and shit like that would get in there and get it clogged up. Or the drainage drip that it has, it's probably clogged. Sometimes you might have to suck that out too.
Yeah, no, I did all that. It's the board is fried. So the board is like fucked up.
You should program something so that it doesn't fuck up, Coach. You're a programmer, you're a coder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much experience with like the embedded programming, which is like writing code like straight to hardware like that. It's usually like pretty simple code, but then it's like, if you fuck it up, you could fuck shit up. So,
Some of
I
that
don't know,
shit
that's
is some of that shit is super old school too, though, right? Like I've heard that like there is a huge need for people to still know how to like program on punch cards because a bunch of like the Department of Defense shit still runs on like punch card programming.
Oh man, I've
Which
never
is
heard of that. That's
fucking wild.
horrible. Yeah, I know there's still like people still need Fortran programmers. They still need like Ada programmers. These are really old like programming languages. Like Fortran's like one of the first.
Why don't they just switch over to the new shit? Like, is it too much of a hassle to do that?
Yeah,
It's
pretty
expensive.
much. It's like if some company invested like a couple $1 million into producing something, and it's all like in one programming language, for them to then reinvest millions of dollars to get it to some new programming language without the certainty that it's gonna work, it
Okay.
becomes a hassle. Like they're living by the old adage, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Except it is a little bit broken, but it's just cheaper to do little fixes instead of reinventing the wheel.
I see.
Yeah. Well, how about this? I had a funny situation with my AC guy. I called an AC guy, right? He's my AC guy now because I like the guy. But he pulled some bullshit on me, It's like, there's always some shit, all right? He's like, yeah, I don't. Yesterday he came out. He didn't know what the problem was. Today, like I showed him again, and then he was able to figure it out. When he came through, he was like, yo, yeah, I don't know. The refrigerant is a little bit low. Maybe I could, maybe I'll put a pound into the system.
Damn.
You know, and he's like, yeah, you know, I usually charge about $65 a pound. And I'm like, all right, that sounds fine. You're gonna all right. He's like, yeah, you know, I'll put a pound into the system. He goes, he puts his like
It's like a
he's got
recharger.
his tank,
Yeah,
and he
so
puts it on top of like a scale to measure like the difference in weight. So, you know, to prove that like how much he's pumping in. Why when he's done, he's just like, yeah, you know, so I pumped about 2 pounds into the system. I'm like, come on, guy. You gave me the quote. You told me you're gonna do 1, then you just did 2. Like, now I gotta hit you with an extra 65. Like, that was not consensual, baby. Like, I don't like this.
That's
like,
rough.
So I ended up paying the guy $200 yesterday, because he had a service charge. You know, he came, he cleaned the clothes, you know, and he looked into it, and then today he came free of charge to like check it out again. I'm cool with it. You know, the refrigerant was low. I just thought it was funny. Like, yo, here's the quote for 1 pound. I'm only gonna do 1 pound, and then when he's done, he goes, yeah, so I did 2 pounds. It's like, well, come on, man.
Well, that's on you. You're the one that chose to do 2 pounds.
Yeah. I don't think
you should
I should have been
watch.
staring at the scale. It's a pound. It's a pound.
You should definitely watch him how he fixes that shit, so that way you can learn. Don't have to call that dick back. You don't want to call him back at all.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
See, still more excited than my weekend. I haven't done shit, dude. I've been lazy all weekend. It's been great because traveling to and from Florida, I didn't think it was going to be as difficult as it was to get to that state and to leave that state.
Any interesting spirit stories from your travels back?
We had a very angry baby. We had a super angry baby. I mean, they moved my gate like 4 or 5 fucking times. They moved my time several times. I was running back and forth in the airport. They kept moving. I swear to God, dude, every single time they changed the terminal, it was on the gate, it was on the opposite side of the terminal. I paid $14 for a gin and tonic at the airport bar. I paid $65 for a charger that I could use for my phone because I didn't have a charger all weekend because I forgot it when I was leaving. So I paid $65 for a charger.
No way. You should have just let me know. I didn't know that was the case.
You had that spare one, and I thought about taking it, but then like I was like,
Dude,
you know what?
You just had to
I'm gonna be in the airport for 20 minutes tops. Like, but nah.
Yeah, we had that. We had that Las Olas trip. We enjoyed ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Benny's on the beach. We played.
The beach was gorgeous.
Yeah, he hadn't been to the beach in like 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Been a minute.
It's funny
That's
too.
interesting though that he called Lake Worth Beach gorgeous.
Yeah,
it was pretty. It was a nice beach. It's better than the beaches we have down here in Texas.
Lake Worth Beach is gorgeous. I don't care what anybody says.
Have you been to the beach in Mexico?
It's where the tropics begin.
If you haven't been to the beach,
Is that what the sign says?
Yeah, that's what the sign says. It's Lake Worth.
That beach is trash, bro. I've seen a beach that me and Pucho enjoyed, and that's a beach. Crystal clear waters. I can see everythting from miles.
Do you want to see everything that's in the ocean though?
Yeah, because I want to see everything that comes my way. Yes.
Just in case a stingray.
Yeah, these fucking swim away and shit.
Apparently, it is incredibly rare to get killed by a stingray.
Yeah, I think they typically just want to leave you alone.
Yeah, y'all know that Steve Irwin, like the chances of him dying to that stingray attack were incredibly low. Like there's like 5 deaths every year. Super fucking low.
That's so fucking wild.
Yeah, I think that they were like shooting something with stingrays though, or something like that.
Yeah, it just stabbed them in the heart.
He got him right in the heart.
And I don't know where I heard or read, or maybe someone told me he did the wrong thing. Like when you get stabbed by those things, I think you're supposed to leave it alone. But like he pulled out stuff, and then it's what killed him.
Bro, you got stabbed in the heart. The heart's not going to keep beating.
I'm just letting you know what the animal people say, okay?
Yeah, it's like anything in life.
You might be a fucking heart doctor. You know, I don't know. I don't know your background, Tony. But
if something stabs you or goes into your body, the number one thing is that your initial reaction is to pull. They say not to pull. Because if it does cut an artery or something, it's holding the blood in there. Once you pull it out, it's just going to spray like fucking water fountains. Like they said, don't ever do that. So
I have heard that if you're ever shot with an arrow or anything, you're just supposed to leave that shit in there. Like you don't pull out the arrow.
Nope.
I don't know when in my daily life I'm gonna get shot with an arrow, but I got that knowledge there for when that happens.
It's really if you get basically punctured by anything. Is if you get stabbed with a knife, you could shot with an arrow, or apparently get stabbed by a stingray. Just leave whatever got in your body, just leave it there, because like
Facts.
Tony was saying, once it goes in, it's almost like you didn't really get stabbed yet. Like you're not like your body, like that knife or whatever is still kind of blocking a lot of the blood flow that would come out once there's now a gaping hole.
Yeah.
So by leaving it in, it's still gonna bleed, but the flow is gonna be much less. Once you pull that out, it's gonna start gushing.
Yep.
Now I'm picturing Tony going to the hospital holding a full-on stingray with the stinger stuck in his belly.
I'm not letting that shit. If I'm gonna die, that shit's gonna die with me. Fuck it. That shit.
The stingray got me.
Think I'm gonna hold it like this. It's in me. Like that's a beast. Yo, Doe. So, how was your experience at Casa Guzman when you guys stayed
It was
here?
amazing. I ate some of the best pasta in the world. Piece of garlic bread. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
For the fans, Doe's flight got pushed to Miami, and the next
that
day
sucked. Oh man, I wanted to do so many things that morning. I wanted to grill. I wanted to get a pub sub. I was able to do nothing because one, I take too long to get ready, and two, while I was in the shower, JetBlue calls me. I missed the call. When I look after, I was like, let me just check my flight. That shit says Miami the next day. I said, hold the fuck up. I can't make it to Miami tomorrow in the morning. So when I called the JetBlue number, it said, you have to wait 245 minutes until the next caller. So I was like, hold on, that's like 4 hours. So I did the live chat. Live chat even took like 25 minutes for somebody to get on there. And then once I did live chat, they accommodated me with something in Palm Beach, and then everything was fixed. But I was still flying out the next day, which kind of sucked.
Did they offer you anything for you just unexpectedly staying an
No.
extra night? That's bullshit.
Absolutely not.
And you pay for the flight security stuff, right?
What
Paid for a
security
seat
stuff?
upgrade, right?
I paid for a seat upgrade because every available seat was in between two people. I'm kind of a big guy. It's not working.
Yeah, I always pick aisle, dude.
I don't like aisle. I feel like I get hit by that drink cart.
I know, but I just like I like to dominate some of the aisle space. I put my leg out there. They get mad at me. They always tell me, sir, and I gotta like move it a little bit. But I'm cool with that. I'd rather have that extra space than having like the window seat where now you got the side of the plane and then a person. If you're in the middle, you're just fucked.
yeah.
I was a little tight on my flight. So like the lady came by and like I had my big, I traveled out of the one backpack. And the lady came by and she's like, sir, we're about to take off. You need to push that under the seat in front of you. And I just looked at her and I kicked it. It didn't move at all. I just picked my bag and then she just walked past.
Oh my god.
What a dick.
I mean, like he's trying to say this is as in as it's gonna go, okay?
Look, bitch. Look.
The worst part is when you have your backpack there, there's no room for your feet to go anywhere.
Yes, there is. Depends on the size of the fucking backpack. It's that you travel with so much shit, though. You travel with so much shit. It's sickening. It makes me sick, the amount of shit you travel and you don't even wear. You'll pack like 16 pairs of fucking shorts and you'll only wear 2 because you're there for 2 days.
He likes options.
Fuck, is he a runway model? I'm a simple
He
man.
just likes options.
I get nice.
How about the time this dude, I don't remember where the fuck we were. Maybe it was Texas or something. He brought a suitcase just for like different shoe options. He had like a shoe bag, and then he had his everything else bag. I thought that was funny.
He only wear 2 shoes the whole trip.
I didn't count, but
I watched.
the man likes options,
But like I was trying to get to,
I've gotten better.
this nigga
Gotten better
Doe
about it.
got so mad at me, Pooch, when he was at my house. because him and Chris were on the couch, right? So this is what Doughboy does. Doughboy seen that the mood was time to like lay down and go to sleep. Doughboy goes to the living room and Patricia put out pillows and blankets and clean towels for them on the table, right? So they
We
can
literally all laid down to go to sleep. It wasn't. I saw the mood.
That's my
We were
story
all
right now. Stop.
Big shout out to Patricia. She is an awesome lady. She was very friendly when I met her.
An angel amongst angels.
Makes you wonder why Tony's such a piece of shit, right?
So, moving on. So she laid all this shit out for these guys, right? And there's, good blankets there. There's some premium quality blankets and there's some okay blankets. Whatever. Options for people. Thickness, whatever. Doughboy goes, grabs all the pillows. There was 3 pillows there. He grabs all 3 pillows. Goes to the corner lot of the couch where the AC hits hard. And
I didn't know that.
And then, no, you didn't know that. And then grabbed all the couch pillows and put it in the corner next to him. And then Chris comes with the blanket and he uses the couch pillow, one of the couch pillows. I'm like, yo, Doe, why are you dominating all the pillows? Oh, it's a wall, so no one can see me and I can be covered here. I'm like, yo, Chris is like away from you though. He's like a whole couch away from you. And you dominated all the pillows. He's like, oh, I wanted the pillows, whatever. Da, 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 da. So whatever. He gave Chris a pillow. Chris had a blanket. He was chilling there sleeping.
Give Chris mad pillows.
Then we started watching A Quiet Place 2. Meanwhile, the movie's quiet as fuck. So it's because everyone's not talking. And Emily's next to me, and I looked at Emily, and she looked at me with a face like, whatever you're thinking of doing, do not do it. And I looked at her. I grabbed my pillow and I fucking flung it over there towards Doe. Smacks Doe right in the fucking head. I'm talking about full on. You hear it smack his face. Doe's like, seriously, bro? Seriously, bro? Wow, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You hurt my head. I'm looked at. I looked at those like that's the same thing Tutu said when he got smacked by Mike.
It didn't turn into a sexy pillow fight.
Nah, Doe was upset. He was really upset about it. I was laughing.
Here's my question. You really try to take all the pillows? Like you were really trying to leave Chris with no pillows?
No. This is all exaggerations.
So you didn't have 5 of the couch cushion pillows?
I did take quite a few though, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Tony, I've got one question for you before we move into topics. Did you ever find that Ouija board? Or is it still...
Yo, I don't know where you put it, my nigga. If it's in my house, I'm going to be fucking tight.
It's made by Milton Bradley.
I don't give a fuck if it's made by the Jehovah's of Jehovah's. I don't want that shit in my fucking house.
Tony, we're just doing a science experiment. We're just seeing what happens.
If it's made by the Jehovah's of Jehovah's, whatever that means, I'd be way more creeped out than if it was made by the Monopoly Man,
Also, little X-rated version of the pod. There was a movie playing on our TV in the living room.
This nigga put porn on.
Oh,
right?
no.
I was sure
this nigga was showing off that he has all the channels. He's like, I got all the channels.
Doughboy got mad happy when he saw this BBW getting blamped in the shower. He got super excited.
Wait, you have the porn channels too?
Yeah, for free. I got all that shit
fucking
for free.
creep.
We started watching porn as a group of people.
And it's fucking hilarious because we're just going through the channel there, and the big girl one stayed there, and I was like, "Oh, Doe, that's all you, Doe. That's all you, Doe." Doe got mad quiet and just stayed in this corner just watching this shit. I had to change it off immediately.
What a liar!
Just adults.
I was commentating on every porn video that he was putting up. All right, I was not staying quiet in my corner.
He was
Your
quiet.
pillow for it.
Had to clean all the pillows and shit.
Jesus.
Fucking hook dick Doe.
Call
that boy Young Dolph.
But nothing but attacks, and then you wonder why people think that you don't like me.
These
This
two
is
do hate
nothing
each
but
other.
attack.
I love Doe.
I heard about the grocery store visit.
The grocery store was fucking awesome. We were creating cinema in there.
No, you're a dick. The lady look at you like you're a dick.
I'm a dick.
Emily to this day said, "Wow, Doe can't count." I'm like, why? You got 2 packets of buns and only 3 pieces
Bro.
of meat left.
Who
I'm like,
got
fucking
the
Doughboy.
buns? Who got the buns? You
Doe,
got
you
the
was
fucking
right.
buns,
You was
Tony.
right next to me
You
talking about
bought
36.48,
the
17.38. All right,
Nah,
yeah, grab
so
that.
then,
I'm
bitch,
like,
you do the math then.
no, bitch.
Don't
I
fucking
told you.
blame me. You grabbed the buns. You grabbed so many fucking buns. You can't count.
For the viewers and listeners out there, this man Doe, a party of 10, wanted to get the fresh pre-packaged fucking burger meat. The ones are like 4 patties for like $10. He wanted to get at least 20 of those.
20.
20 versus the frozen ones that are really good. And then he tell me, "Oh, it's because it's money an option. Is money
No,
the problem?"
I asked. I said, listen.
Or the grin
is
on your
this-
face.
I said, are we going all out or are we trying to save money? Is money going
There's
to
a
be an
middle
issue?
ground.
Yeah, we can go
There's a
all
middle
out.
ground between like penny pinching and then like just splurging.
No, and it was the right move. Buying the frozen burgers was the right move. Those tasted delish. I was very.
There were steak burgers.
I liked them. When Chris said we should put a burger in our breakfast sandwich, it's one of the best things that I've ever eaten.
It's called a
He's a
hangover
pothead.
burger, and he's a pothead.
Yeah, it's the last time I'm sending you guys to the grocery store.
Sending
I
him.
was- I mean, I don't know whose it was. I'm not blaming anybody individually.
I
I'm
got
saying-
my happy eggs. Hopefully,
Sure.
you're enjoying the happy eggs now.
Emily's like, "Yo, why would he buy such expensive eggs?" I'm like, "Baby, because he said he didn't want depressed eggs. He wanted happy eggs." She's like, "Wait,
Facts.
what?" I'm like, he says the other egg brands are depressed eggs. They're not good quality
happy.
eggs.
This is happy eggs.
She
I
was
want
like,
happy eggs. I
"Your
want
f-"
my happiness
She looked
in
at
my
me
eggs.
and she was concerned. She was like, "That's your friend." I was like, "I know."
I don't know. It's the last time I'm sending you guys to the grocery store. I was quite shocked to be like, yo, grab some hamburgers and some hot dogs, and then hot dog buns and hamburger buns, and then you guys came with about that, and then the bill. I saw the receipt was like $230.
It's 186 or some shit.
I was like, yeah, I don't. It's not adding up to me, but I'm not gonna like focus on it like too much. But I'm just gonna do the shopping next time.
It's that, yeah. Fact, you should have done it, because, bro. First off, and then you're
Well, I
calling
was
me.
gonna do it. Doughy just called me and was like, "Yo, I'm already at Publix. What should I buy?" And I was like, "Oh, I was actually on my way." So I was like, "Whatever." I love that. I was gonna send him the list. He's like, "Wait, why are you sending me your list?" I'm like, "Well, you're at Publix. Like, are you gonna just wait? You're not gonna go to Publix too?"
I
was
told
like,
you to
"Wait."
send me a list several times.
David, you did. I'm saying when I told you, now that you're there, you should just buy everything. You were shocked. You were like, "Wait, you're not also gonna go to the grocery store and buy stuff?"
Yo,
No,
though,
I'm
you
happy I
told
did
this
that.
man that you was at the grocery store.
Yes,
He lied to you.
it's okay. That's what he said.
I wasn't at the grocery store. I was headed there.
That's a lie, because you didn't even pick me up yet. All right, let's
So
stop
welcome
attacking,
podcast.
though.
Yeah, I think the
stop
plan might have
attacking, though.
changed though. I think Doughy planned on going alone, and then
And then
he
you told him
went
to take Tony or something like that happened.
because I remember
Nah.
he had a turn from where he was going to go pick you up, and then you guys got coffee, and then you
I didn't get coffee. He got coffee and cigarettes, e-cigs, and then he
I'm
came and
saying
picked
you
me up.
guys. That doesn't mean you together. Y'all went to the coffee place.
I did not.
You didn't go to the coffee spot.
I was at my house the whole time.
I see.
No, I
Yeah,
pictured
got
Tony
coffee.
just sitting in the car all pissed off with a window cracked.
nah. I would have been tight.
Like a fucking
'Cause he called me mad
he has a sign on
concerned.
the fucking window. It's like the AC's running. Just don't leave him alone. Don't worry about pulling him out the car. Like he's just sitting there like,
The man calls me so concerned. Yo, can you just meet me at Publix? I'm like, where are you at? I'm right down the street. Just pick me up and we'll go together. All right. And then Emily's like, what's wrong? He can't get the list or something? He's like, no, I think he needs help. He's like, oh. I was like, he's never made a purchase more for than just one person, so he needs help with it. She's like, oh, okay. Oh,
I mean, he has, but
He has never. You should have seen his little.
Doe used to go
list.
grocery shopping for him, his mom. He used to feed me for sure. I'm telling you, what the fuck?
He's never made a big purchase for more than like.
He's had a fully stocked fridge anytime I've gone over to his place.
Then
know
maybe
where
I
you're making these
might
claims.
have gone there when it was empty because every time I went over there, he had nothing to drink, nothing to give me for food, or maybe he just didn't want to give me food.
Yeah, I mean, I think
That's probably what it is. He doesn't like me. Never have. He made me pay for my own blank CD disc and then gave it to somebody else, and then I didn't have MP3 music. That's what that
true.
was. That's a fact.
A true story.
So who doesn't like who though? How the tables have turned.
My, how the turntables have.
Yeah. Anyways,
I love how Tony's like, yeah, you're right, Matthew.
dick.